Hey guys, it's DTVgaming here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play an Unholy Death Knight in PvP. So let's get started here with the talents, and on the blood tree we have 1 out of 3 on Bladed Armor. In the Frost tree we have 3 out of 3 on Rooting Power Mastery, and 2 out of 2 on Icy Reach, and here on the Unholy tree you want 2 out of 2 on Unholy Command, Virulence 3 out of 3, Desecration 2 out of 2, Morbidity 3 out of 3, Rune Corruption 2 out of 2, Unholy Frenzy 1 out of 1, Shadow Infusion 3 out of 3, Rage of Revender 3 out of 3, Magic Suppression 3 out of 3, Death's Advance 1 out of 2, Unholy Blight 1 out of 1, Anti-Magic Zone 1 out of 1, Improved Unholy Presence 2 out of 2, Dark Transformation 1 out of 1, Sudden Doom 3 out of 3, Ebon Plaguebringer 2 out of 2, and Summon Gargoyle 1 out of 1. So those are our talents. Now let's take a quick look here at our glyphs. And here are the prime glyphs. The glyph of Death Coil, which increases the damage or healing done by your Death Coil by 50%. Very, very helpful. The glyph of Scourge Strike increases the shadow damage portion of your Scourge Strike by 30%. Helps the damage of your Scourge Strike. And the glyph of Raised Dead, your ghoul receives an additional 40% of your strength and 40% of your stamina. That is very, very helpful. Then the glyph of Anti-Magic Shell, which increases the duration of your Anti-Magic Shell by 2 seconds. Helpful against casters. The glyph of Dark Succor, which helps with your survivability. And your next Death Strike performed on an Unholy Frost or Unholy Presence after killing an enemy will restore the yields experience or experience or honor. Will restore 20% of your health, and very helpful for PvP or PvE. And then the glyph of Strangulate, which increases the length of your Strangulate ability by 2 seconds, which is helpful for suppressing enemies. And the glyph of Death's Embrace, which is a minor glyph. Your Death Coil refunds 20 runic power when used to heal an allied minion. Very, very helpful. Increases the duration of your Horn of Winter by 1 minute. Very helpful. And the glyph of Resilient Grip. When your Death Grip ability fails because your target is immune, its cooldown is automatically reset. So you will always be able to Death Class on it. So let's take a quick look here at my healing macro. And this is my healing macro. It is very, very helpful. I will show it to you in a second. But what you want to do is you want to do /target your name, then /cast Lichborn, then /cast Death Coil. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through a rotation, and then I'm going to show you my macro. So as you can see, you want to make sure you have your ghoul up. Then you want to do is make sure you're in Unholy Presence. Then use your Horn of Winter ability so you can gain 549 extra strength. Then you want to cast your Outbreak. Then what I do is after I cast my Outbreak on the target is I use my Unholy Frenzy ability and my Trinket, and I instantly just get a Necrotic Strike. Then I make sure my target is always has his diseases up with Festering Strike. Then I'll use Scourge Strike to just help my diseases, and then just keep using. And then eventually, when you get enough random power, you can summon your Gargoyle. Then once you summon your Gargoyle, you want to use Death Coil and Death Coil until once you get 5 Death Coils off, you're allowed to transform your ghoul into it's called Dark Transformation. It will transform your ghoul into a monster that does much, much more damage. I'll show you guys right here. As you can see, my ghoul has turned into a monster. And as you can see here, I'm doing a very, very good bit of damage here. And now, let me just build up some runic power so I can show you guys my heal macro. And whenever I get low, what I'll typically do is by using my heal macro. As you can see, look at my health, just instant healing. That will should easily be enough to get you topped off. So that is basically my guide on how to play an Unholy Death Knight. Thanks, and DTVgaming out.